Hey everyone, ever called someone a good Samaritan? We all know it means a kind person who helps a stranger. But have you ever wondered where that phrase actually comes from? The story is way more shocking than you might think. It's not just about being nice, it's a tale of deep-seated historical hatred. To understand it, we need to go back over 2,000 years. The term comes from a famous parable told by Jesus in the Bible. In the story, a Jewish man is traveling on a dangerous road when he's attacked by robbers, beaten, and left for dead. Soon, a Jewish priest comes by, sees the man, and crosses to the other side of the road to avoid him. Then, a Levite, another respected figure in Jewish society, does the exact same thing. They both ignore their own countryman who is desperately in need of help. Now, this is where the story takes a dramatic turn. The next person to come along is a Samaritan. And for the Jewish audience hearing this story for the first time, this would have been the moment they expected the villain to appear. See, the animosity between Jews and Samaritans at the time was intense, to say the least. It was a centuries-old conflict rooted in religious, ethnic, and political disagreements. The Samaritans were descendants of Israelites in the northern kingdom. But their religious practices evolved differently. To many Jews, Samaritans were seen as heretics, half-breeds who had abandoned the true faith. The feeling was mutual, tensions often erupted into violence. They were the last people on earth you'd expect to help each other. So when the Samaritan in the story sees the beaten Jewish man, everyone would have expected him to walk on by, or worse. But he does the opposite. He feels compassion, he bandages the man's wounds, puts him on his own donkey, takes him to an inn, and pays the innkeeper to look after him, promising to cover any extra costs. By making the hated Samaritan the hero, the parable delivered a powerful, countercultural message. It wasn't about who your neighbor was supposed to be based on race or religion. It was about choosing to be a neighbor to anyone in need. So the next time you hear Good Samaritan, remember it is not just about kindness, it is about a radical act of compassion that defies prejudice and division. Pretty amazing, right? Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories.